Five-star hotel in, five-star hotel out. Nashville gets big news that St. Regis is coming. Meanwhile, around the corner, the Ritz-Carlton project falls further into despair. If you want more news about Nashville real estate and life in Nashville, I would love it if you'd hit subscribe on my YouTube channel. How's it going? My name's Justin Floyd. I'm your guide to Nashville real estate and a generally good time. Appreciate you being here. Real quick, if you're thinking of making a move, check out justinfloydhomes.com or listwithjustin.com. Okay, it's a live show. We are going to hit some Nashville news stories right now. These are real estate. I mean, it's definitely real estate. Some of it's commercial, but if you're living here, if you're a homeowner, you're thinking about moving to the area, I think that these stories do hold a lot of weight. Starting with what I mentioned, the two hotels, five-star hotels that are either moving to or not going to move open in Nashville. So why is that important? Why do we care about St. Regis or the Ritz-Carlton? One, for me, as someone who lives here, I like to see when new, sometimes prestigious brands take interest in Nashville as it grows. Two, with Nashville building this new Titan Stadium, they want to host WrestleMania, Super Bowl, Final Fours. Some of these events, like the Super Bowl, require a certain number of five-star hotels, or they're just flat out not going to bring that event to your city. Here we go. Hotelmanagement.net, my favorite website. Turnberry to develop St. Regis, Nashville. Here we have a picture. St. Regis is this on the left. It is not both, because this on the right is the JW. So, I think this would be Demumbrian running right here. The roundabout's probably down here. So Turnberry developed and runs this JW Marriott. St. Regis is a Marriott brand, and Turnberry is going to, again, develop and manage this hotel, the JW, not a five-star hotel. So what do we know about this? They're going to break ground in 2025. This is going to be another one of those hotels that is a mix of hotel and residences. We've seen first the Conrad Broadwest. That is a mix of hotel and condos. And it's a five-star hotel. And then the Four Seasons came along on the riverfront last year before, and it's been super popular as residences as well. A mix of hotel guest rooms. This one's going to have 177 hotels rooms, 111 residences. The St. Regis website, I had seen something like this was the smallest market in the U.S. Nashville would be, but that can't be right, because they are in like Vail, Colorado, which is definitely smaller. So they do have some massive ones like New York, but then they're in some tropical locales. Anyway, that's St. Regis. It's a five-star hotel, been around for a long time. It is a Marriott brand. And around the corner, that other Marriott brand, the Ritz-Carlton, it's not going to happen. Let's see. So this developer is not Turnberry. This is Tim Morris and his various companies. He is under at least, or they are under at least 5 lawsuits, one of which is $10 million from the lender. And I spoke with someone who spoke with an investor on that project, and a couple of them, and they were like, yeah, it's not going to happen. They kind of have written it off, and they are past the initial phases of grief, and they're at acceptance. They've accepted this is not going to happen. If you're wondering where this is, right across from the Music City Center, it's at the roundabout and right there at the Music City Center. So I was curious, what does TripAdvisor say are Nashville's five-star hotels? They tell us we have 5. One Hotel Nashville, it's a pretty new one. The restaurant, that's all I've been. It's a very nice restaurant, pretty good. Right across from Music City Center. Hermitage Hotel, just the OG. Conrad Nashville, which I mentioned, that's at Broad West, up West End. Hotel Frey, never been there. And that new Four Seasons. The next news story is the East Bank. It's where the new Nissan Stadium is going, and it's 550 acres. 110 acres of that land is owned by Metro, and Metro has been reeling out their plans for the space. Going to the Nashville Post, plans revealed for affordable housing and Teac on the East Bank. Now, they've talked about Teac. I didn't think it had been a secret. Um, if you read the story, they say the pedestrian bridge, the end of it is going to be moved a bit so that it runs into the new Teac. So I believe that's where this is going to be, or this is going to be where Teac is located. There are going to be 1,500 apartments run by Metro. About half are going to be affordable units. That's over 5 residential buildings. The state had set aside money for Teac to explore moving, so it's not entirely a surprise. Previous stories, this is what makes me really excited to see what they come up with. We have not seen any drawings. Okay, here it is from last May. They announced they're hiring. They got a $200 million state grant. They've hired 3 group architects, William Ron Associates, locally EOA architects, and then internationally, this is exciting. I guess we call it BIG or BIG, and then I'm going to really butcher it. Bjarke Ingels Group, question mark. But if you've looked at their stuff, it's incredible. Here they are. I mean, they've done the Spiral in New York. This is one of the wildest ones. This is a power plant, and people ski down it. I know. I don't think that's going to be Teac, but these people do some wild designs like Teac. Look at all these. I don't know if you can. Oh man, it's all over the place. But these buildings are incredible. So this is the new National Museum of the United States Navy. It's super cool. So Nashville could have a key architectural piece included when this is all said and done on the East Bank. So I'm super eager to see what they come up with. And a much less sexy thing, they are going to spend $30 million on a pump station. You got to do that. Pump sewage for all these new residences and businesses that are basically taking over. Right now, it's all parking lots or industrial. Finally, an article that came out this morning from the Nashville Business Journal. It's all about multifamily in Nashville. And I know you're talking about real estate, so who cares about renting? Well, I think it's important. It is important. You want to know both markets. We've talked about Nashville building 12,000 units this past year. And now we're seeing concessions from landlords saying, hey, move in here. You'll get a free month of rent or month and a half or 2 months. And the article says, we'll pull it up, but rents have gone down 2% in Nashville this year. Story of knowns and unknowns. Can Nashville apartment demand keep up with the surge of supply? 16,000 vacant apartments in Nashville and another 18,000 in the pipeline. FYI, Nashville is growing at 98 people per day in 2022. We always heard the 100 mark, and I never quite am sure when it ended, but we're still right around there. So this is a good quote. Lease ups are taking anywhere from 15 to 18 months, if not longer. A lease up is a new building filling itself up with residents, tenants. So it's taking them about a year and a half sometimes to fill up one of these new apartment buildings, these ubiquitous, just you can't tell them apart apartment buildings that they're building around Nashville. And people wanted a more affordable Nashville, and it's coming. It's kind of here as far as renting goes. Hey, you're still here. If you enjoyed it, hit subscribe, please. Give me a thumbs up. If you have any questions, I've stopped reading the comments, to be honest. So email me, justin@justinfloydhomes.com. Thanks, guys. I'll talk to you soon.